Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 5, Episode 5. It is Tuesday morning, and it is a wet day today. It's raining outside. It looks like it's been raining all night. I see kind of a little bit of flooding in front of some people's houses, and I slept through it all. I didn't hear a thing. Got good rest last night, and heading out to the office right now. And unfortunately, I'm on call this week, and I got a urgent call from work just after midnight, and I was asleep. So I'm sure someone else took care of it, because they call you for 5 minutes, and if you don't reply, then they go on to the next person and the next person. So we'll see what happens. Some kind of, well, I can't say, because it might expose who we are, but anyway, on the good side, silver has been having a really nice night. Yesterday, I believe it opened at like 72, and it closed around 76. Last night and this morning, it opened at 75.90 and hit a high of 79.41. Currently, it's 78.28. So looking in really, really good shape this morning, up another 2% today. And now these options are going to start paying, because now they're all in the money, not including time. And so it's going to be amplified and amplified. So this is the time. Let's get silver to 130 or 230 or 300 or whatever. So anyway, from here on, between now and June, let's keep stacking it and making money on every option. So, this stupid thing. How do I turn this thing off? See, this is why you don't want cars that have a bunch of bells and whistles, because they're always screaming at you. Oh, you're going off the road. Oh, you're going to crash. Whatever. Anyway, met the new guy at the office yesterday. Seemed like a pretty decent guy. His cube is right next to mine, which I don't really like, because, of course, then people see you coming and going. And I actually left the office without my jacket yesterday, so it looked like I was still there for a long time. Usually, I'll come in with my jacket on, and then during lunchtime when I leave, I'll keep it at my chair. It'll look like I'm at a meeting, and then when I leave, I'll take the jacket with me. That way it looks like I never left the office all day, but I forgot it there yesterday. So what's up with the screen? Still getting used to this car. A lot of things about it that are, they're okay. And my trip computer is not working properly, so I have it set up that every time the ignition gets turned off, it does a new trip. And then trip B is every time you fill up, that one is working. But trip A is not working properly here. It's supposed to have previous trip 1, 2, and 3, and it's not doing that, so I'll have to look that up and see what kind of settings I have to change. The annoying thing about all these, and I understand it's a safety feature, is you can't do any editing, any setup, anything while the car is moving. You have to be stopped. So I might be on a 3-hour journey, but I can't make a small change without stopping completely. But anyway, all right. So this morning it's 43 degrees outside. We don't really have to worry too much about wind chill. There's a light breeze outside that feels like it's 38, but overall looks like you have about a 15% chance of rain all day long. High today is going to be 50, so I can't really complain too much about that. And then it's actually going to reach 61 by Friday, so that's good. And the long-term outlook for the rest, next 2 weeks or so, is going to be hanging in the 30s, which is normal, but no real snow or anything like that in the forecast, which is good. So nothing wrong with a mild winter. So right now, heading to the office, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back. It is 10:30. Time to go make some money. It's been a good morning as far as making money already. Silver is up over 80, and it's been there for a while, so hopefully this becomes a new floor. I was pretty amazed that it's moved up this fast, and I've been expecting it, but it's actually happening, and it's pretty exciting to see it. So I'm up, I think, 3,000 just today on the move that it made. So let's keep it going, baby. The high today was like $80.77, and it's right at it right now. So hopefully it stays level and keeps moving up. I don't know for sure what's going to happen with the government stuff, but I think it's going to have to get a lot more out of control before the government steps in. I think $80 is nothing. I think $120 is nothing. Maybe $300 or $400 before they step in and start putting limitations on what we can have and what we can't have. So I know that options are risky because they can always be cut off, and they can say, okay, we're going to settle in cash, as of today's price, or as of an arbitrary price that they come up with. But I think we're far from that, so I'm going to ride it for a while and go from there. So if you can make even 1,000 a day, that would be unbelievable. So anyway, we are going to the casino. The rain continues, so I mean, not the nicest day. Traffic is medium, not too bad. One thing I'm excited about, and I'm going to start taking advantage of it, possibly starting today, is Chipotle has, you can just get a side of chicken or a side of steak or something like that. I'm very excited about that because that's all I really want. And I haven't gotten back on my diet quite yet, but maybe today, why not? So if I can just get like 3 sides of chicken, it would cost $10. That would be pretty much the same price as a bowl, and it would be all protein and goodness. So anyway, let's get to the casino and make some cash. I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back, just leaving this place on a very dreary looking day, but we did alright. Let's see here. Alright, started off with an amazing play. I think I had a small play right before that, really tiny. I think I was ahead $19. And the most amazing play, I mean, this picture, I'm looking at it, I'm like, how did anybody leave this? Well, I ended up losing $40 on it at 60 cents a spin. I lose $40 on this play. It was an incredible play. I found another play in the high limit area, about $4 a spin. Play that one through. That one hits for $395.95. So that one was good. A couple okay plays up and down, not the great, And I ended up ahead $338. I'd been there for about 40 minutes or so. So at that point, I'm getting ready to leave. And yesterday, my daughter had given me a whole bunch of small bills, 1s and 5s and stuff like that, which, you know how I feel about that. I hate that stuff. But a bunch of small bills, so I decided, I'm just going to put these in the machine here and cash out. And so I did that, but then it gave me like almost $200 in 20s, so I was not very happy about that. So I decided, you know what, we're going to play this game, let's play this game. So I sat down, put $800 in small bills in this machine, just because I wanted to get rid of all this stuff. It's, less room in your pocket that it's taking up. And since they wanted to play that game and slow me down, okay, you want to slow me down, I'll just go ahead and do them all here. So ended up doing that. And then as I was putting those bills in, I noticed the play. And I'm like, I'd actually left that play earlier, but I think it's good enough. I should play it. It's a very low-cost play. I think we should go for it. I went over, sat down and played that one, lost $19 on that one, and then found another play, played that one, ended up having a decent hit on a very low bet level on that one. And for my second part of my session, I ended up ahead $53. So 2 small sessions. I mean, it's really one session, but ended up ahead. What did I say? 338 and 53. That's what, 391. So plus 391 there. And right now we are going to Chipotle, and we're going to pick up 3 sides of chicken, little protein menu thing that they have now. So we're going to do that. Comes out to about $10 for 3 of them. So very good deal. Easy to eat, high protein, tasty, and just, it's just simple. It's in a cup, so you can just put it up to your mouth and, tilt the cup up, and you don't even need utensils or anything. So I'm going to go pick that up. Now, from where I am to the Chipotle I want to go to is about a 20-minute drive. So they had it available to be picked up in 8 minutes or 18 minutes. So of course I did the 8 minutes because they're always behind, and should be right on time by the time I get there. We're going to head back to the office and do our duty. And I don't know, how is the market going? On days that it's going well, I can't keep my eyes off it. Days it's doing poorly, it's like I don't even want to look. Yeah, we're still over $80, so it looks like 80 is going to hold. Hopefully that becomes the new floor. It's hanging right around the high right now, so very good news there. Let's head back to the office, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back, and I'm actually supposed to be in a meeting right now. It's about 2:30, and I couldn't get into the meeting, so I tried, and the invite just kept on timing out. So they were meeting live in a room as well, but they saw me getting in, quote, so I think they think I'm in there. I don't really need to give any feedback or anything, so I think I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and try to head back to the casino and see if we can make a little bit of money and round out the day in a good way. But, I attempted it, so, yeah, everything's going well. Some of the stuff I've been working on isn't working properly at the office, so I'm going to try again tonight. I don't know if it has anything to do with the amount of traffic that's flowing through the office, but I've been having a few issues. So right now, still raining, like a light, nasty, dirty mist. Getting like all kinds of mud and stuff on the windshield from the whatever's being kicked up off the highway. But we're heading back to the casino, got to make some money, and I'll be back with some good news. By the way, the food from Chipotle, excellent. 3 of those things were actually too much food for $10. So next time I think I'm only going to get 2, and I feel full, I feel satisfied. It was tasty, and they put a lot in there, so I'm really happy about that. So just a tip for you, if you're trying to do low carb, Chipotle now has those sides that you can order individually. I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. So nothing really going on here. Talked to a friend of mine. He will be going to Vegas tomorrow, and just nothing. I'm not finding anything at all. Haven't made one play yet, so still searching around. Gonna take a little stop in the bathroom here, take another lap in a minute. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, I am back. So just saw a friend in there, and he was telling me that he's going to be going to Vegas tomorrow, actually, and he was trying to play out his free play and just try to get rid of it for the day. I think I saw him earlier also, but he gets tons of free play. I really don't get free play because I don't do that stuff. I try to stay under the radar as much as possible, but maybe I should, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so I played for a little while and just wasn't really finding much, and then he and I walked around for a little bit and only played probably 3 or 4 different plays, and ended my session ahead $45. But he was telling me that he gets like 600,000 points a year at this place, which is a lot of money. It's like $3 million a year run through slots. And he's never used his perks. And he's like, I'm going to Vegas tomorrow. I said, call this guy. He's a host. Tell him that your host messed up and he meant to sign you up for this instead of this. And he'll take care of you. And he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, believe me. This is what you need to do. Just call him, and he'll take care of you and get you a better room and get you some free food and all this other stuff that you can get while you're out there. So he's going out there to watch a hockey game, actually. But we had a good conversation, walked around for about 20 or 30 minutes and just looked at stuff together and talked for a while. But not really too much else going on. I mean, it was an okay day. We made like 440 or something like that today. 338 plus 53 plus 45. So better than nothing. Tomorrow we'll be traveling. Tomorrow will be the first travel day of the year because Sunday things got all screwed up and I wasn't able to travel. So tomorrow will be the first big day of the year for us, and we'll see what happens with that. Actually, I think maybe on the 2nd I may have traveled. I don't know. But anyway, we could do some segments. What did you eat today, MW? Went to Chipotle, had 3 of their sides of chicken. They were pretty good. I give them at least a 10 on a scale of 2 through ace, which is good because lately I've been giving Chipotle terrible ratings for having my salad be more like soup. But what did you tip today, MW? I did play a lot of different plays throughout the day, but did not tip any money at all. And now that the threshold for slots is up to $2,000, before you get a W2, we'll be tipping a lot less. So that's more EV for players like us. And what did you learn today, MW? I don't know. I don't know how much I learned today. I guess probably that just because you play a lot and you know a lot about this stuff and you take advantage of casinos to get free play, you might not really fully understand the perks that casinos have, and you need to learn more about it and take full advantage of it. I know I kind of still don't. There are some areas where I could be better at it, even for some casinos that I go to a lot. I only use a card at this one casino here and one of its sister properties, and then every once in a while at another casino. But even those few casinos, it is possible for me to take more advantage of what they have to offer than what I do. So I'm not talking about thousands of dollars, but maybe dozens of dollars, more in a week. So I need to focus a little bit more on paying attention to that stuff. And it's funny because I had a lot of their ads in my car when my car died, and now it's in a box in the trunk. I need to get all that stuff sorted out as well. I want to have as little as possible in this car, since I don't have to worry about running out of or having a battery die, or running out of gas maybe, but having a problem with the engine or anything. I don't need any fluids in the car. I really don't need much other than like snacks, sunflower seeds, beef jerky, stuff like that. So I'm going to try to keep the car as clean as possible for as long as possible. So really, that's all that's going on for today. Tomorrow going to be a nice big long day. I'm half considering leaving late tonight and sleeping somewhere there, just so that tomorrow morning I hit the ground running. But we'll see. I'll talk to the wife and we'll make a decision on that here in a little bit. And the next episode may start tonight, like in 2 or 3 hours. So we'll see how it goes. So for now, I'm going to let you go. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.